My name is Maria Wilson, and I'm a supervising deputy district attorney supervising the misdemeanor jury trial unit. So my background before working here is a little bit different than a lot of the folks. I was a bit older when I went back to law school. This is actually a second career for me. I was a teacher before. I always had kind of a desire to go to law school and sort of envisioned myself working in this field, but my kids were young and I wanted them to be a little more self-sufficient before I went back to law school. So once they hit middle school, high school ages, I went back to law school and I did what I would never advise my kids to do. I put all my eggs in one basket, and the Sacramento DA's office was the only place I applied to work. So thank goodness it worked out. I don't know what I would have done if it hadn't, but I knew that I wanted to be a prosecutor. Our home was here in Sacramento. So of course, this was the office that I wanted to work at. So I came at it a little bit differently than most folks. I was the more mature person in my hiring group. My current responsibilities as a supervisor of the misdemeanor trial unit is to basically oversee our new attorneys. They are still learning, so much of my job entails going to court, observing them in court, giving them feedback, staffing cases with them ahead of time so that they're prepared for trial and prepared to negotiate cases, prepared to talk to the judges. My current role also entails providing additional training for our misdemeanors. I also file certain cases if we have a misdemeanor child abuse case or a misdemeanor sexual battery case. Those are the types of cases that I look at and determine whether we're going to file charges. I've worked for quite a few units in the office. I started in the misdemeanor unit, as everyone here does, as an attorney. From there, I went to a misdemeanor domestic violence unit. I've been out to juvenile hall. I've done a rotation as a preliminary hearing deputy and then on to felony jury trials. I did a rotation at our SCR unit, which is Superior Court Review, where we're looking at cases and trying to negotiate things before they get set for trial. I've been a trial attorney in our domestic violence unit, our child abuse unit, our adult sexual assault unit, our gang unit, and as part of the gang unit have done some homicide trials as well.